Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're all well. Just a bit of an intro to t-shirt of the day, and this is MadRon. If you don't know what MadRon's about, it is a fun, hard enduro with no time pressures. It's all about riding with your friends and having a good time. Easy routes, hard routes, and there's also an adventure class this year as well, which I'll be taking part in on my KTM 450. The event is the 6th to the 9th of November, so check it out in the link below. I'll be heading down there on the 2nd of November in my camper van, making it a 12-day round trip, and obviously doing some riding in the Picos Mountains afterwards as well. MadRon, 4 days GPS navigation, a lot of fun to be had. Check it out guys. But moving on, GPX FSE 250E, I've just had 4 days away on the bike. I've had a couple of days in the northeast corner of the Yorkshire Dales at Reeth. That was fairly low key, that, not much filming from that other than the little bit that I did with my drone, the Hover Air. You may have seen that on Instagram. But I then moved on to the Cumbria side, to Kirby Lonsdale. You know what it's like, every now and again you see something on YouTube and you think, oh, I need to go there and see what it's all about and explore, and that's what I did. So I went to Kirby Lonsdale, explored some of the lanes north of there, right up to Shap and back. And then the following day I went up to Pooley Bridge, which is at the top of Ullswater, and then explored the old coach road and some lanes beyond that. So quite an interesting few days. Good to get out with the drone and do some filming with the drone. Did it all on my own. It's just nice to have that bit of space to do my own thing, and really enjoyed riding the bike. The bike has now got 65 hours on it. Now needs an oil change. Again, we've got 1,500 miles on it now, so we did an oil change at 900 miles. Needs another front sprocket on the front. It's getting a bit like a Kung Fu Star. But other than that, I think all is good. So I'm going to leave you with some clips now from a recent trip to the Lake District, and I'll be back soon with something else. Take care guys. Okay guys, I think we're finally ready. One of the things about doing stuff on my own is that there's no pressure of anybody waiting, and I've just had a bit of a technical issue where the Garmin GPS that I'm using, the device, it wasn't showing the route that I wanted, so I've had to quickly just hook it up to the laptop and just redo it all very quickly. It only took about 5-10 minutes, if that really, just to load it back on. So yeah, we're at Kirby Lonsdale now, and I think we're all good, got everything. You know what it's like, you always forget something, but we've got food and everything else. We're about what, I think it's about 68 miles we're going to be doing. We'll start the car park here. Punt at main A65 and do a right, then we'll be heading up through actually Kirby Lonsdale Centre itself, out towards the lanes. I think this is the first time I've actually been through Kirby Lonsdale as a town. You generally just skirt past on the A65 when you go into the lakes. Quite nice. Oldie worldy. Permatan there. We've just got out of the hustle and bustle of Kirby Lonsdale, and we've just arrived at its first lane, which is a left up here. We've got 2 lanes quite close together. Just let these guys clear. They're still quite young. It won't be long before they'll be shooting them all. Bit of sport for the rich and famous. That's it. That's it. Making sure we're still on track. Yeah. Well, I've got to be honest, I was getting a bit depressed on way because it was really overcast at Reeth, and finally we've got a little bit of sunshine, which just perks you up a little bit, doesn't it? As we came over Ribblehead Viaduct, it was raining, and I thought, well, if it's tipping it down when I get to Kirby Lonsdale, I'm not getting bike out full stop. But I'm pleasantly surprised. A bit rutty. And then we should be picking up another lane fairly soon. I think is this. Yep. Looks somewhat like, doesn't it? Really, we've got to be careful on some of these lanes that you don't know. We're just a bit tight into wall here. There's quite a big ridge in centre, a grassy, slippy ridge. So we're in alongside at wall, and there's stones and other obstacles. Get over to right. Got to watch your feet as well. Keep your toes in. So we've just come up through Sedberg, quite a little bit of tarmac up to this point from the last lane. So I'm hoping things are going to get really interesting now. You know, the scenery has changed quite a bit. It's a lot more hilly on this side. Oh shit, here we go. Now then, how deep is this? You know what I'm saying, guys? How deep is it? So I think we're going to have a bit of a walk first and just do a recce on this wall side. Take this off. Some ruts here, so people have been sort of going on this edge. That looks pretty boggy. I think this is going to be the way on the side of the wall. There's no way I'm going in there. We'll be absolutely clatted up to hell. Let's do it. Nice and steady. Let's follow the rut, what the other guys have made. Try and stay on. Out with that. Wasn't too bad. Surprised how much mud there were in that little side pit by the wall. You going up there? All right. That was just bad time as you were coming out at the gate on the road. Yes, I turned around and come with you. All right. That sheepdog. He doesn't seem too bothered, does he? Give Farmer a wave. Nice is this? Now we just dropped off main road. I think that is our path up there. What do you reckon? Looking at the GPS. It's pretty spectacular. Some sort of building site going on down here, I don't know what. Site access. There we go. There we go. Quite rocky. Are we on to the other side, or are we going up through there? I think it might be through Ford. Let's have a look. Just no, up through there, through gate. Looks familiar. Let's just try and get back on track here. Head down. Head down. If you don't come and explore these places, you just won't know what they're like. And so far I'm pretty impressed. I mean, it's fantastic scenery. What an amazing view. Better still, I'm seeing it on two wheels. Cracking valley, absolutely cracking valley. boggy. Can't believe I'm under M6 at the moment, legally. And it told me about this gate. Oh, it's a bit tight, is this? Okay, we're just north of Shaft now. Right, this goes through, we're over the railway, to a gravel pit or something. Yeah. This is day 2 of my weekend in Cumbria, just at the side of Lake Ullswater. Not that you can see much of it because of all these trees, but we're just heading up to the old coach road. Now this is a route I've done before with my mate Eddie Meek. It's quite long. We've got a couple of lanes today really, that's all. Mainly because some of the lanes in the Lake District are a bit split up and a bit all over the place. So it's a bit difficult, or you know, you have to do quite a bit of road work to sort of link them all in. And the one I really want to do is Gate Scarth Pass. So hopefully in September I'll have a permit for that. That's open once a month, and you've got to have a permit, minimum of 2 riders in a group, and there's 10 riders only allowed on that particular day. So you've got to get in quick really. I'm just looking for a right turn somewhere here. I've got my E-Trex 30 on again. Let's just try and get away from all these tourists. Don't think we'll see many people on Old Coach Road, do you? So, this is it. This is the Old Coach Road. Just started at Pooley Bridge and we've done what, 12 kilometres so far. So we'll just see how long this one is. You alright? Hello? So yeah, you get quite a lot of walkers on here. Well, at least we're away from all that traffic. You can't imagine back in there bringing a horse and cart across here, could you? It'd be sort of spunky as hell. bumpy enough on bike. So I don't know if you can see in distance, but it goes all the way around, right over and right round the opposite side of that hill there. Let's get the drone up.
Current mode, follow. Zoom out. Hover. Sidetrack. Indoor follow. Cycling mode. Close. Cycling mode.
Hello. Nice old road to get a little bit of practice on. I'm just hoping the rain stays away. I've forecast a little bit of rain for around 2 o'clock. And we're now into that sort of time zone. What a mega road. Somebody down there walking. So I think that down there is Threkeld, and I can see up on the hillside there, that is Blencathra on the top, and that is, yeah, that's a route me and Eddie Meek took. So right on the knife edge here.
How are you enjoying the Lake District?
Great. Exhilarating. Love it. What a climb that is there.
Don't want to fall.
So, look where my finger is. You can see that we went up to the right. See where the valley is, up to the right, up the spine. You can see the trail up the spine of the the ridge there and right onto the top of Blencathra, and then we walked down and came down the other side on the other ridge. Amazing. Thank you. Just trying to take a smooth line there, it is quite bouldery. I'll avoid some of this big stuff. Oh. See? Don't step out on back in then. Quite easy to have your front tyre rolling on this loose stuff. Right, okay, I think we're in the next lane now. Yeah, we're on the right track. Thinking we could be in for a treat here. Well, it goes straight down. Ah, not so lucky. Through the gate.